Alright. Let's make some video games. How y'all doing? So, more Terra Labyrinth today. This is what we got last time. We got all the graphics back in place. We got the sliding, wall jumping, cameras, all cool and stuff. Starting to feel a lot more like the old version in terms of the rewrites, but at the same time we have some world map stuff. So I think the first thing we're going to do is implement some of the new world map textures that Andrew has made for the player, and then we're going to see about setting up tiled to use for our platforming section level design. But yeah, we also have enemies and stuff, which apparently crash if they try dying off screen. That's a shame. Some more dudes over here. These guys' particles are a little glitchy, but I'll figure that out eventually. Hello, Crap I Died, hello Duncan, and hello Liam. But yeah, and then could just, when we're done with an area, we could just walk on out back to the world map. So, world map is very work in progress, as you can see. There's no transitions, but it works. This is the first new feature of the rewrite, now that we're sort of re-envisioning what this game's gonna be like. So let's do some sprites. So we got this guy right here is gonna be our sprite. Any random encounters? Hell no, that stuff's bad. Everything's just gonna be points of interest that you could walk straight to. So let's make this guy's animations. Start with walk down, hide this thing. That looks like we just have 2 frames for each direction. Alright, what is that? Andrew is at work right now, so what is that? Hold on, maybe he said. Player world sprite. Here's the sprite sheet. Walk, idle, idle, walk, idle, walk, walk again. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it kind of looks like lifting something, but there's nothing to lift. So I guess we'll just use these. Sit. Oh, I think it's him like falling into a cave or something. That's my guess. Whoa. Does he have a beard? Has he always had a beard? Hold on. Oh, he has. Crazy. Okay, so let's make these animations. Something about this doesn't look perfect yet. Yeah, what's this game about? It's just gonna be a sort of 2D Zelda kind of game. We could stretch this one out by doing this with flip. It's not perfectly centered, but we'll deal for now. Oops. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Gonna do this here, this there. Wait, no. Okay. If I just move his sprite a little bit too, might end up looking fine. Oops, no, that's... There we go. And let's do the same with this guy. I think that way. There we go. So now we could do walk right. Couldn't you change the sprite sheet? Yeah. But I didn't realize that till just now, so no, it's 3 frame. I'm dumb. Wait, no, it's not. It's 4 frame, but hold on. I'm bad at this. Does that look right? I think that's it. Hello, Eric. Okay, so now we got all those. Let's just make them actually play. I'm doing good. How are you, Eric? Wait. I feel that. Hope you build a game like Town of the Mask. What is that? What is that? Tomb of the Mask. Oh, I've seen that game. That game's fun. I'm not good at making puzzle games. It's kind of puzzly. Alright, how do I do... Still need to get caught up on the streams. I'm on the third one of them. Not much. Just skip to Stars Aligns. Just skip to the last one where we have actual progress done. Lots of the streams are pretty boring. If move direction equals... Speed it up. Alright. Oh, look at his little tail. Not tail. Ponytail. Oh, dude, Eric, I should follow you. Do you stream on YouTube or on Twitch? I want to watch more game dev streams. I'm not really subscribed to many game dev people, unfortunately. Your stream about setting up camera snap area was invaluable. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we're actually using that stuff for this. I made that stream because I wanted to figure it out for Terra Labyrinth, but that was months ago. I ended up working on Stars Align instead, which didn't even use that. Terra Labyrinth, I still need to make the smooth screen transitions, which Stars Align has, but we'll see. Lots of these transitions. Oh, I should just... Let's do this. Yeah, I wish there's a way where you could... I want to be able to play music for myself while streaming. And there's a way where you could make it not stream certain programs. Like put some programs on a virtual audio bus and then be able to play music for yourself. But then there's still the fear of it just... tiny amount of it gets caught on the microphone and then you get demonetized. Alright, up and on the sides look great. This is kind of bouncy. The overworld sprite looks good. Like going from this to here, it's like getting a mushroom in Mario. Oh god. Okay, so will that forest be an area? There will probably be an entrance in this. I think the forests and the trees and stuff are gonna have collisions, but then there'll be like little forest entrances at certain points. The first dungeon of the game is gonna be a forest dungeon. This tile set that we have right here, this tile set that we have right here isn't actually gonna be used for now. Like it's gonna be a later dungeon or something, or maybe just be part of the cave tile. We're gonna take, well, we'll see. But this is the most complete tile set we have well, it's the only tile set we have done right now. We did get tile setter. Andrew is playing around with it. We'll see if it's useful. I don't like this. We'll fix that later. Not necessary. It's nice to have all the sprites in. On one hand, I think that the slide is way too fast. On the other hand, it's so fun. Alright, so yeah, for y'all who weren't here at the last stream, maybe you can make the dungeons around the fast slide. Once you get, the slide is gonna be a upgrade that you get later in the game. So there's definitely gonna be a dungeon where you're going to have to slide under stuff, and then later on you'll see that that the slide boost could be used for platforming too. So yeah, we'll do that. Same thing with the wall jump. Wall jump's kind of it's the less interesting power up, but it has its own tech that I'm not sure if I'm gonna remove either of these, the slide jump or this wall jump I'm about to show. But wall jumping, you could single wall jump if you use your sword right after. But I like the movement of this game. Been working on it for a hot minute now, so it's in a place where I'm happy with it right now. And we have the overworld, and then... Oh! The moonwalk. Definitely need screen transitions. Okay. So, what I'd like to do today is figure out tiled. I've tried using this a few times in the past, but stopped. But I think if we make real use out of this, it could be really helpful. So let's just experiment with this real quick. Look, lunar silver map. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Been using tile setter light for a bit. It's not bad for quickly setting tile sets up, but it's still got some editing depending on the artwork. Yeah, we got tile setter the other day, and right here. Andrew's liking it, but it doesn't have layered support yet, so it's a little limiting right now. Yeah, I do like how tiled I could set up tiled to put all the enemies and everything on there, which is the plan. Tile width? What is our tile width? Honestly, not sure. It's 8 by 8 or 16 by 16? That looks 8 by 8 to me. Yeah, 8 by 8. Sure. So, the thing that made me stop using this was the collision editor sucking. Is this faster yet? No, it's not. How? Oh my god. I just want to be able to make a 8 by 8 collision for all of these. Insert template. That wasn't there before, was it? I don't think it was. How do I create template? Please. Oh, we could use animated tiles. Create template. What create template button? Creating template instances. Huh? I'm so confused. Right click on the image you want to use. It's good to know that great developers like you have to Google how to do things too. I'm not a great developer, but I'm sure everyone has to Google things all the time. Oh, I'm also gonna have to figure out wing sets. Help. How do I create a template? Template instantiation works by either dragging and dropping the template from the list. No. How do I create templates? Adding template. Templates. Scroll all the way up. What? Oh, on the documentation. Oh, pff. Right-clicking on any object in the map. But we're in the tileset editor right now, not the map editor. Does that matter? Hello, Kevin. Man, they just say use snapping. I don't want to set up collisions for all of these tiles is the thing, but if I only have to do it once, I mean, let's try it for just this section right now. I'm not going to make you watch me do this for every single tile here. If this ends up being good, then I'll use it, but we'll see. How do I do snap? Maybe I should do this another time. If you're sending a link, send it on Discord, because it doesn't give me links. View snapping. JK. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. Save that. What? Okay. Here's what I think we should do. What it looks like they're doing too. I'm gonna have Andrew. We have a bunch of new tiles. Like besides these. Somewhere on our Discord. Actually, I'm not gonna look through it on stream. I'm just gonna have everything that should have collisions on one tile set, and then everything that's just decorations on another tile set, and then I could write a script for Godot to add collisions for all that. That'll be easy enough. But yeah, so screw tiled for now. We might end up using it, but this isn't something I should sit here trying to figure out on stream. Let's see what we could do with the actual gameplay. Hey, Terra. So, what are the most important things we need to implement for this game to work? Let's say for one dungeon. So for one dungeon, we already have multiple rooms. We already have enemies on different rooms that respawn at the correct spaces if they aren't killed, but stay dead if they are killed until you leave and re-enter the entire area. We need keys and locked doors. We need to add the item, the Trailblazer item. We need... I think keys and locked doors is... Well, okay, hold on. Let's do the HUD first. We still don't have UI. Yeah, let's do that first. Alright, see you, man. Okay. So we don't need this yet. Don't need that. Yeah, we don't need any of these item stuff. We do need the health bar. We're probably going to need these. Let's just start with the health bar. What does the health bar look like? Easy enough. So we could probably just copy this all from the old Terra Labyrinth. I don't know why I'm going through the process of making a new scene for it. So that's just texture progress. What is frame? Oh, I know what frame is. Zero to 100. There we go. Okay. And lock this guy. And since the entire HUD isn't complete, let's just put it in the top left corner for now. It's going to look like this eventually. Oh man, that sword stuff in the back is sick. But for now, let's just... I don't want to add all of it. I just want to add health bar right now. So, don't need that. I don't like this stuff being in the global script. That's gonna change. Alright, it's there. It's just bad right now. Let's add the cool sword stuff. It's not on dialogue. What is damage? Oh. Oh, top UI? Yeah, okay. Okay, there it is. Cool. And might as well add our watermark. Not that big, buddy. Will the game have inventory system? Not like a complicated inventory system, more just like a Zelda one where it just keeps track of if you have the item or not. Nothing sandboxy. And then maybe it should be full opacity. It's a little too sharp, but that'll do. You know how many items are left to discover? Yeah, you'll probably be able to look at the pause screen and see the list of the empty list of the empty grid. I like in a when you're in a game and you could really just see exactly how far you are into the game with how many items that you found. It's just a fun feeling. Or like how in this won't apply here, but in Zelda when you're on the second row of hearts and you feel like you're getting close to the end. Know what I mean? Just fun. Now the HUD's not there. So HUD has to be on the player. And let's not care about global HUD. Do you have a video up that shows you implementing the wall jump? As in a stream, yeah. I did one yesterday, but it wasn't me implementing it, it was more just me copying it. But I can go over it real quick. Basically, assuming you have a state machine set up, and if not, set up a state machine first. But in your default state, where, like, I have states for default, crouch, hurt, swinging swords, down swings, sliding, wall jump. In your default state, you're going to have this wall jump or wall slide logic, where if you're on the wall, but you're not on the floor, and you're moving down, you'll slide down at a certain speed. And then if you press the jump button, basically it'll set your move direction to the opposite, then set your velocity going the other way, then switch and then do a jump and all that stuff. Then set your state to wall jump, and in wall jump, the main thing with wall jump is it's not setting your movement based off your controls anymore. So the velocity that's set right here is where you'll be moving until the wall jump is finished, which I use a wall jump animation, and when the wall jump animation is done, then it goes back to your default state. That might have been a lot of information right there, but basically you just need to, if you're on the wall and then you press jump, set the speed to something else for a second, and then after some interval go back. I also did this in Stars Align, which has wall jumps a different way. This might be simpler. Let me just look. If not, then I'm just gonna get out. Wall jump logic. So yeah, if you have the wall jump item and you're on the wall and you're moving down, screeching cars outside, I live next to a car wash, then set the velocity just like I did somewhere around here. That's the velocity. Then this is the wall jump part. If you have the wall jump, why did I do so many test moves there? This is more complicated, whatever. Basically just set the velocity to something else and don't let them change velocity for a second. But why is my UI not showing up anymore? Oh, because I put it in the wrong player. There you go. So we're gonna want to smooth the UI, and I'm curious if there's a way to smooth it automatically. I think we could just lerp it. This is probably wrong. We're gonna do tweens. Oh, come on, man. Set up a state machine. It's good. So this is wrong. We're gonna do tween, but I don't want to set that up right now. Should he move faster? Let's see if he should move faster here. It's a little too fast. Sweet, so that's cool. We got some stuff. I like the overworld a lot. And it's gonna be especially nice once we have a full overworld. Basically, it's gonna be real big, and the camera's gonna be centered on the player at all times, and grand old area to explore. And we're gonna have lots of points of interest. I'm not sure how we're gonna show what's a point of interest or not. Maybe we'll have like little sparkles or something on every square that you could explore. And once you chocobos, we might have mounts. Haven't thought about it too much yet. But if you're on a square that's outside, like you're at area that's outside, then like in the background here, Andrew's gonna draw like the points of interest in the background, so that like if you go to this cave, then it'll have the entrance of the cave out here, but then in the background you'd see this forest. What is this? Hello? Okay. I like these walk sprites. That ponytail has to swoosh on the back though. Try implementing a new... No. We have another area set up. But I'm not even sure if it works in this version, so A, we can't test it. And B, we might be redesigning how our tiles work anyway, so... But it's a tundra area. We have a bunch of areas that we're trying to make here. Because in the trailer here, this is what the game looked like on October 25th of last year. The biggest difference between what we have right now is more tiles are able to be used, and there's lighting. But the lighting was a little too extreme for this trailer. It's definitely going to be easier to see in general. But here's the tundra area that we had. It was a little rough compared to the ruins area. Dialogue system still needs to be re-implemented. Boomerang has to be re-implemented. That shade monster has to be re-implemented. Those were some areas from the jam version that we just stuck in here to fill up another couple seconds. This is going to be a sort of mushroomy area. And there's also a red lava area that you could see in one of those cuts. The shade should subtract light rather than give off light. Well, he actually disables the torches there. Or, like, makes the torches darker and then makes it so he's the only thing you can see in the room. But maybe that effect should have been better. And the owl knight's here too. Forgot I broke these. So let's fix that. I'm not going to use global player anymore. I'm going to use the way I found players in Stars Align. Which was God, this is a mess. I use different ways of finding everything at different spots. Like the same numbers. Could have just wrote it down once. Disgusting. Area get type equals player and area. What? Why did? Oh my god, I hate myself. Hopefully that was everything. Write better code than that. What? Oops. Seems to be working. But why was I getting damaged from hitting him there? Hitboxes still have to be worked on with this guy. Yeah, hitboxes need to be worked on. Badly. But at least he's functioning a little better now. Yeah, let's fix some of these old enemies right now. Owl Guard's gonna be similar. I just didn't program it and dying yet. Wait, what? I literally... Between lines, I fucked this up. I wrote this... I sat down and wrote these in the same session and still wrote it like that? Why? What was I doing? Bless you! Alright, I think it's better now. Blah, I know everything. What's broken? Buddy work. No. You're fine. Yeah, Eric, go ahead. Hey, where you going? Oh, so let's get rid of that. That's a no. Alright, so he works now. I think the only other enemy that relies on player position is this guy. But if he only uses P position, then that's fine. This is fine. That can stay. Like, it should still work here. Yep, so they work fine. It's annoying as ever. And now the whole area is cleared. Nothing will respawn until you leave the entire place and go back. Your health also respawns, but that's just because I didn't put health on a global variable yet. These guys still need their particle effects fixed. I don't know what's wrong with them. Or, well, maybe I'll be able to show it. Some of them are still there, like, as you walk on. See, that? They're also not supposed to bleed. Where's bleed? Oh. Alright, now these guys shouldn't bleed anymore. Yeah. It'd be cool if they did the same blood animation or similar blood animation, but with like green particles. But nah, not right now. I don't know what to do next. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but some of the stuff I have to do right now is kind of annoying. Like, how about clipping? Yeah, I could do, well, no, I can't do that right now, because the whole overworld we're gonna hand design the overworld, and I don't want to worry about collisions. Collisions won't take that long to add, but it's not worth adding it to a proof of concept. Like, I'm not gonna touch the overworld right now at all. Now, I could do lighting, but lighting's sort of annoying. Dying? I guess dying would make sense. It never made sense to implement dying since we didn't have any like real gameplay anything in yet. But I think what I'm gonna have dying do now that we have an overworld, which is gonna be our main method of going to each section, I think I'm gonna have dying do this, just knock the player back out at the entrance to the place they were at, you know? Like game over and then start you out back there. Like, that would make sense. Maybe there'll be checkpoints inside these dungeons. Or like, not checkpoints really, just warp points, you know? Where ooh, that'd be a nice feature. If in dungeons, like when you walk up to one right here, it'll bring up a selection to unlocked save points. Like you walk in here and it's like, do I want that actually? No, I'd rather you be able to open up actual physical shortcuts in the level than being able to warp straight to somewhere. I think that's a more interesting design. So forget that. Yeah, I think any death you get is just going to pop you straight back outside here. So we could add cheap dying right now. We could also add the animation, but first let's start with cheap dying by we want to get the location of the last exit.
Move.
So we're just gonna set player coordinate. And then we also need to do area exits. And now that's just like an override. And then oh, we need to make it actually happen though. Alright, let's try dying. It should put us back out here. Okay. So there's that. Now we need to add the actual animation, but easier said than done. I need to search for this. The GM version of Terra Labyrinth had I think I actually have to dig for this. Hold on, I'm off screen right now. Well, basically, I have animations for it already. This was implemented in some form. Where is it? There it is. Alright, check this out. Okay, wait, hold on. If not is on floor, anim switch jump, else if Alright, this is gonna look rough for now. Let's make his health lower too. Yeah, I think that better collision he was talking about, he said a while ago, didn't he? Oops. Alright, I need the enemies to chill now. He's not gonna teabag me. I think I'm just gonna pause the game. How do I do this? Set pause mode, but it's not showing up. Let's make this last longer. Now I'm gonna have the screen turn red behind the player. What I want to do no shader. What I want to do is for I want maybe a shader. I want the background to turn red and the foreground to turn black. Now I could just set the modulate of this to black. Or, yeah, black. The other one to red. No, that's... I don't think that'll look good, actually. It might be cool, but I don't think so. I think let's just make everything behind the player red. So, yeah. I want this to be in the canvas layer to make it easy. But it'll go above the player. I think what I did in the jam version, which was the real cheap way of doing it, was to make just a big box that goes over the camera. Let's see. Oh. Looks awful. So why? What? Why is this guy's Z index so high? What is the maximum Z index? What was it just then? Like, I thought it was kind of neat that he was still showing, so you saw who killed you and how you just died. But I'd rather that be gone. There. That's how I wanted it to look. And then I'll also have game over. Or something. This is very rough, just like everything else in this game. It'll look better later. Yeah, because it unpauses and then he finally plays the scream animation. I'll fix that eventually. It's goofy. There we go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Blah. Should be an easy fix. Doesn't matter too much since these are just test areas, but there we go. A lot of my fixes this stream has just been stretching something out a little bit longer. Oh, hello guys. Wow. Persistent. Okay. So yeah, those death animations are a little simple, but it'll get better with time. It's a good 15-minute start. Yeah, he could walk on water. Who does he look like? Can I kill one of these guys with the 3 health? I can kill one of those, but can I kill an owl knight? Cool. Let's also make the health save. Have you done save files in Godot before? Yeah. I'm not going to do save files right now. I just meant save between areas. Because I don't really need max health to be a thing in here. Actually, sure. Ouch. Oh, I replenished. Oh, I know why. There we go. There you go. Should also show the health bar and stuff in the overworld. Just the exact pause menu is gonna show there. Alright, I want to take a nap. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.